Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Harakah, Kadash, Mamav, double honors, to the elders, apostles, Jim Mess, also to the elder of the Lionstein Camper, Hard One, and shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Coming with you with a part 3, Revelations 11, and this, I'm gonna start at verse 9. And they are the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. All right, so our people was not allowed to be put to rest. So, and it says, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another. And they did that, reaping benefits, sending gifts, literally, one to another, off of the void, the overspreading voidness of our people, and keeping us dead, man, not allowing us to have that rest and know who we truly are, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. God, man, because they know once Israel started turning back and repenting, they know the kingdom is over. Even in the times of old, man, you had Xerxes, I believe. Xerxes, his company sent letters to him saying, hey, don't you know that Israel would rebel if they rebuild the temple, so just roughly paraphrasing it. It's in second, I believe it's in second Ezra somewhere, or it's like second Ezra. So so the two prophets tormenting them that dwell on the earth, man. So, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. A great fear and great fear fell upon them which saw them. God, going back to that breath and that spirit of life, having that life from Yahweh, that breath. After that, man, when we was allowed to have rest, allowed to have that life again, to come out and shake ourselves from the dust and turn back and repent, man. So it says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. All right, so let's see. We're gonna get this one. Wisdom of Solomon 5, verse 5. I'm at chapter 5, verse 1, or Wisdom of Solomon, and it says, Salakia. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. All right, so just going back to Esau, these heathens. Esau and these heathens. And shit, even the 2/3 as well, being grouped in with them. Having that covenant with death and hell. Just being the ones that afflicted, that afflicteth the righteous man. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond that they look for it. So they're gonna look upon it and think, man, wow, they're gonna look upon that those men in that day, and it's gonna be just shocking, right? When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond they look for. Man. So the strangeness of his salvation, because it's strange to them. It's strange to them for them to not know that the chariots of the Most High are what they call, those UAPs. Those are lords. Man, because it said the strangeness of his salvation, because they're going to see it, man. They say they're going to see it. And all those that dog, like, that just, disrespected you, counted your life as madness. Ones who used to call you bums and, call us bums and things of that nature, man. The same ones, you're going to look at the strangeness of this, of his salvation, of the righteous man's salvation, and they're going to be in shock. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall they say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, a proverb of reproach, kind. Because Esau and these heathens who made that covenant with each other, they didn't suffer ourselves to be put to rest. And for them to see such marvelous things for us, man, it's gonna shock the hell out of them, because they purposely did those things. They purposely did that. They purposely didn't allow us to read. That's what they did. But it was only for a set number of time. The Lord controlled all of that, and His wisdom will make it. It will always run its course. It said a proverb of reproach, and they had us for that proverb of reproach, man. Calling us all these type of names and being and putting these what's the damn thing? Stereotypes, man. Putting these stereotypes and labeling it a term, and it's all types of BS, man. It's crazy. And accusing, man. They accused us. They say we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Man, sheesh. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh and his lot among the saints? Man, they're gonna say, how are these the chosen ones of the Most High? How are these the ones that stand before the power of the whole earth, that stand with the power of the whole earth? How are these the two prophets, man? How are these the two candlesticks? How? Man. I'm going to go back to Revelations 11. Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. So they seen it. They seen it, man. They seen it with their own eyes. The same ones, man. The same ones that didn't allow us to have rest, oppressing us, accusing us daily. The same one is going to behold the salvation of the Lord. All right. So I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to get onto my computer for the next one. Shalom.